Hello, and this is how to pass a class, and it's just like any normal core class. Step one is supplies. So you're gonna need pencil, various pens, only two, and various highlighters, because you can't do anything without writing. And in some schools you need a Chromebook. This one has a sticker on it, and a notebook. And you'll probably also need a binder, but I did not bring that with me. Step two is gathering up everything that you need for your classes, separating everything. So on this, you have Google Classroom. Separate all your stuff, organize it by period, whatever, teacher, favorite teachers. I don't care. I organize mine by period. Your pens have a different one for each class. I use this one for history. I have a purple one that I use for math, and this one I use for English. Highlighters do the same thing when you're studying. This helps a lot when you're studying, to organize things by color. Your pencil, you're obviously just going to need just one of those for tests and stuff like that. And then a notebook, because you should take notes. Step three is studying. So if you with your different colored pens and pencils and the highlighters, highlight things in certain colors. If it's important, highlight it with, I'd say, a blue color or a green color. If it's mildly important, highlight it with orange. And if it's not important at all, highlight it with pink or red, a really weird color. And then, I would say either read your notes, record yourself reading them, and listen to them while you're in the shower, or while you're running, or while you're working out, because some people are audio learners. If you learn by touching things, the best way I would say is to do it while you're running, or exercising, or doing something, swimming, I don't know. It's all kinds of different things, because you can study any way you want to and remember it, and then you can read it, make a song about it. I honestly don't care how you study, just make sure you study. Step four is test taking. So if you make sure that you study at least a few days before, and start preparing to study, because sometimes you struggle. But if you've got a test that is a pop quiz, then the best I can say is good luck, because you're gonna die. And yep, you're gonna die. If it's a pop quiz, if it's a reading quiz, you had to read a chapter, make sure that you read the chapter a few days before. Take notes on the chapter. That's very important. Taking notes on that chapter. We have reading quizzes in one of my classes, and it's not fun, because none of us ever read, and we all make awful grades. But if you study and you make sure that you actually do what you're supposed to, then you will certainly pass your test with at least an 80. And test taking is a large part of your grade usually, so I would say try to pass your tests. Okay, so step five is, I would suggest getting a study buddy. Step five is more of a suggestion. It's not actually a step, but it is still very needed, because I study with my cameraman Chase all the time when we don't have anything else to do. We study all the time, clearly.
Yeah, because I'm failing most of my classes.
Shut up, Chase. Clearly, he's not actually following the instructions. But, if you have a study buddy, they'll help you. If you don't get it, they can help tutor you, or they can just like, sometimes if you read together, it will help. And preferably do it with a girl and girl, because, people always assume we don't do that here. We just study at the table in Minor Academy. All right. Step 6 is just the last and the best step, and it's pass your class. Unless you you fail, you don't do any of that stuff. Or if you fudge it, you have to do it, you end up failing. Either you end up failing or you make a subpar grade, and that's not good. So always make sure that you do the steps, you make sure you have all your supplies, you make sure you study, you make sure you color code things, you make sure you get a study buddy, because having a study buddy is actually not very important, but still good. And then make sure that to pass your class, you don't anger any of your teachers. If you anger your teachers, then you may, not get a very good grade, or you may get in trouble, and that's not good either. Also, one last little detail that's just kind of a tip: don't miss any days. Have a study buddy. Step 5 I know is have a study buddy, but that was more of a tip. And just above all, have a good attitude towards school and try hard, because if you do all this stuff but you don't actually try, you're going to fail. And it's not good if you fail. You don't go to college, you don't get a good job, and yeah, it's very important. So thank you. Goodbye.